Hey, what's up guys? mltmagictricks here. So in today's video, I'm going to be performing, then teaching you this card trick that makes it seem like you can make your spectator's card disappear from the deck and then reappear somewhere else. This trick has a very powerful effect, so I definitely recommend you guys stick around for this one. But really quickly before you get into this performance, make sure you guys do enter the 100,000 subscriber giveaway I'm doing on the channel. I'm giving away 10 $10 Amazon gift cards, and all you need to do in order to enter is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment something you like about my channel or something you like about this specific video in the comment section below, and I will be announcing the 10 winners in a video within a week or so. So make sure you guys do enter, and now let's get right into this performance. Okay, so I'm going to start off this trick just by taking the two jokers and placing them off to the side just like this. We do not need them right now. We will get to them at a later point in this trick, but now I would hand the deck of cards over to my spectator and they could just shuffle up the deck as much as they want to until they are satisfied. So once my spectator's done shuffling, I would go ahead and have them make a selection. They can truly choose any card they want to from the deck. So let's say my spectator chooses this card right here. And guys, for this trick, I do not want to look at the card, so I'm just going to be showing you that is going to be your selection right there. Do not look at it. I'm going to go ahead and place it right here inside the middle of the deck. Just give the cards some cuts. I'll give the deck a quick riffle shuffle as well. And finally, just for good measure, so we know your card is really lost in the deck, we'll go ahead and give the cards some overhand shuffles as well, just like this. So at this point here, your selection is, somewhere lost in the deck. I'm just going to show you now that I have, no breaks, nothing like that. Your card is definitely lost somewhere here in the middle of the pack. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take the two jokers that we have right here on the bottom of the deck, and we're going to isolate them from the rest of the deck. So we have the two jokers right here. We're going to take the empty card box. As you can see, nothing in it. We're going to place the two jokers right here in the card box. We're going to seal it up and just place the box off to the side. If I had a spectator here, I could have them hold on to it, but we're just going to keep the box off to the side. Now, with the rest of the deck, I'm going to snap my fingers over the cards, give my hand a little wave. You guys should see that something pretty cool happens, because if you look through the cards, you should notice that you will not be able to find your selection. The card that you chose should actually be gone from the deck. As you can see here, you go through every card, your selection is somehow, nowhere inside of the deck. Now, the question is, where did the card actually go? If you guys notice here, we do, in fact, have the card box off to the side with the jokers in it. So I'm going to snap my fingers one more time, really slowly. I'm going to take out the cards here, and you guys will see that there's not only two cards anymore. There's actually three cards somehow, just like this. And it seems the jokers have found one card. That should be your card right there, the 10 of clubs. And as you can see here, the jokers somehow sandwiched your card, and it teleported from the deck inside of the card box. So guys, that is the trick. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you want to learn how to do it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance. And credit to the YouTube channel Magic Decks for this effect. Now let's get straight into the tutorial. So the secret behind this card trick is some double-sided tape. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with double-sided tape, but if you do not have any, I definitely recommend you guys get some, because it allows you to create gimmicks for a variety of different card tricks that have absolutely impossible effects, just like this one. And guys, the setup for this trick is really not too big of a deal. You're just going to want to take out the two jokers from the deck, but if you do not have the two jokers, all you need is just, two cards like the two kings, two jacks, two aces. It really does not matter. So once you have taken your two cards, in this case the two jokers, you're just going to take a small strip of double-sided tape, and double-sided tape is sticky on both sides, so you're going to go ahead and take just a small strip, just about that big. It really does not have to be a large strip. You're just going to take it off, and you're going to place it on the back of one of the two cards. So you're going to take one of the jokers in this case, you're just going to place it right on the back, right here in the middle of the back of the card, just like so. You're going to go ahead and put it on there so it's actually sticking. And this is your setup. You're going to take the two cards, and I'm going to take the joker that does not have any. I'm just going to place that on top of the deck. Then I'm going to take the joker that does have double-sided tape right there on top, and you're ready to go. So you can go up to your spectator and tell them you're just going to use the two jokers for this trick. And guys, there are some points where you can maybe accidentally flash it. So as you guys can see here, direct light kind of does flash that double-sided tape. So make sure you guys are careful right here. Just put your thumb over it like that when you're taking them off, so you do not accidentally show that glare, and then your spectator may get suspicious. So you're going to tell your spectator, okay, we're going to use the 2 jokers for this trick. Just go ahead and place them face down off to the side. So the joker with the double-sided tape is going to be on top. And make sure you guys place it right here. So if you're spread out the cards with your right hand, you're going to want to place it just right here on your left, because you're going to spread out the cards from left to right, and vice versa if you spread out the cards with your left. So just keep it, in the position where you'd spread out your cards. And now let's move on with the tutorial. So once you have done that, you're going to have your spectator just shuffle up the cards as much as they want to. The trick, is impromptu from here. And once they're done shuffling, you go ahead and have them make a selection. They can choose any card they want to from the deck, which is really cool. It's makes the trick that much better. So when you guys are performing this trick yourselves, you're not going to want to look at the card, but for the tutorial, we'll go ahead and turn it over. So in this case, we have the Queen of Diamonds, and all you guys need to do is control this card, their selection, to the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of ways you can do this, but I'm just going to go over what I did in the performance. So I took the card, I broke open about half the deck, I placed the card in. When I came over with my other hand here, instead of just pushing it straight in, I pushed down on it a little bit, just like this, creating, this natural thumb break, as you guys can see here. I transfer this to a pinky break in my other hand. So now I have a pinky break just like so. And then all I did was, I just started cutting cards from this top packet. I took about half the cards, placed them down, just another section, and then I just placed the rest of the cards from the break, placed those down, and then I took this final packet, placed that right on top, and now you have their card to the top of the deck. And now to bring it to the bottom, all you need to do is some overhand shuffles. You just slide off the card like that, you bring it to the bottom. Now their selection is right there on the bottom. Then you just do some retaining shuffles. You apply pressure on the card with your 4 fingers here, and just do some overhand shuffles. So this does 2 things. It brings their card to the bottom, and it makes it seem like you're completely losing their card in the deck, but in reality it's right there on bottom, which is what you need for the trick. So at this point, your spectator thinks their card is completely lost into the pack, but in reality here you have it right there on the bottom. And now what you're going to tell your spectator is that you're just going to spread out the cards really quickly, and just to show them that you have no breaks in the deck, so they really know that their card is lost. And be careful you don't accidentally flash that bottom card right here, or else they might get suspicious. So what you're doing here, guys, is you're spreading out the deck. So in this case, I'm going to spread it out with my right hand, and you're going to drop their card directly on top of the joker here that has double-sided tape. So you're going to go ahead and place it right there on top and apply a little bit of pressure as you're spreading out the cards, just like that. So at this point, you're going to have a joker, and the bottom joker with no double-sided tape, their selection is going to be right on top of the other joker that has double-sided tape. So what you've done here is you're just going to kind of spread through like this, just kind of tap the cards and show them that you have no breaks, nothing like that. And when you come over here with the joker and their selection that has double-sided tape, just apply a little bit of pressure like that, because you're ultimately getting their selection to be stuck to the back of that joker. So you're just going to kind of go through like this, show them that you have no breaks. Then you're going to square up all the cards just like this. And then as you're turning the deck over, you're going to apply pressure here with your thumb, and then 4 fingers on the back. Make sure you apply pressure here with your thumb right in the middle of this top card, and same thing with your 4 fingers here, because now you're really getting that card to stick to the back of the joker. So as you're turning the cards over, you're going to tell your spectator, okay, we're going to take the 2 jokers now. And what you have here, so guys, this is actually, I'm kind of glad this happened here. So the card is not perfectly square, as you can see, just like that. That will happen sometimes. So the best way to prevent that is as you're squaring up the cards, after you spread them out, just square them up, just like this. And then really, once you get here, just square up the cards perfectly as best you can to prevent their, having their card be out jogged a little bit, so it's not perfectly square, because you want the cards to be, as square as possible so your spectators not suspect anything. But for the tutorial, it's okay here. As you can see, it's a little off center. We'll just go ahead and fix it so it is perfectly square. So at this point here, guys, their selection is going to be stuck to the back of one of the 2 jokers. And then as you're spreading them out, what you need to do here is you're just going to go like this to your spectators, so they really think there are 2 cards, but in reality you have 3. Take the joker that has their selection on the back. You're just going to need to place that right there to the bottom. So at this point, you're going to have the thicker card with the 2 cards. You're going to have that right on the bottom, and you're going to tell your spectator, okay, we're going to isolate these 2 cards from the deck. What you're going to do is you're going to take the card box, just make sure your spectator knows that there's nothing in it, have them examine it. You're going to go ahead and place the 2 cards, but in reality, you have 3 here. You're going to go ahead and place it in the card box, just like that. Square up the box and just have your spectator hold on to it. Now what you can do is just snap your fingers over the deck, do whatever you want to, and show them that 1 card has actually disappeared from the deck. You can have your spectator look for their card, and they will obviously not find it because it's right behind that joker in this packet. So once your spectator has, realized that their card is gone, You're going to tell them to hand you the card box back that they have had in their hand. You're going to open up the box and make sure you guys take out the cards face down. That is really important. So here's what you guys have. You're going to have the single card here, and then their selection is going to be right behind this Joker. So you're going to take out the cards, and you're going to apply pressure with your thumb here and your middle finger and index finger here. You're just going to kind of push the card over their selection that's stuck to the back of the Joker. And once you guys do that, it's really not that hard to move that card over because it's just double-sided tape. So you're going to apply a little bit of pressure, spread that card over, and show them that there was one card sandwiched in between the two Jokers. And you will show them that it was not just any card, it was actually their selection. So guys, that is basically the trick. Make sure when you're spreading out the cards here, you have the Joker with double-sided tape, their selection on the bottom. When you guys are spreading out the cards, make sure you try and do it so you place the deck on as square as possible, because you really want their selection to be, squared up when you guys show them the two Jokers right here on the bottom. So in this case, it's pretty square. So guys, that is basically the trick. It's not too difficult to do. It really only needs some double-sided tape, and you just need to remember that when you have the double packet, you just place that on the bottom, then you go ahead and place the cards in the box. Take them out, and then you spread out the card. Show them that their selection is right there in the middle. And I would not recommend you guys have your spectators examine the cards because there is some double-sided tape on the back of this Joker. But guys, that is the trick. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And also, do not forget to enter the giveaway. I'm giving away 10 $10 Amazon gift cards. So make sure you guys do enter. Just like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.